What's up, sneaker fans? Thanks for tuning in to a More Than Hype review. In this video, we'll be taking a look at these right here. This is the Aime Dore collaboration with New Balance on the Rainier boot. This is the mauve wine colorway. These actually did release in a pack of 3 different colorways, but this one right here is my favorite. I just think it's the cleanest. Retail price for these were $200, which is a lot of money for a pair of sneaker boots, but people are sleeping on the Rainier boot, and you can get these heavily discounted, especially this colorway. I was able to get my pair for $45, which is an absolute steal, and it was only possible because of a website called Joe's New Balance Outlet. This is one of my favorite websites to get deals on New Balance. If you've never heard of it, and it sounds like a scam website, I was thinking the same thing, but this is actually the official New Balance Outlet website. Who is Joe, and why is it a separate website? These are all valid questions I was not able to get answers for, but point being, you can get some really great deals on New Balances, and it is all coming from the New Balance warehouse. So this is the website right here. As you can see, they have a bunch of different Rainier styles, pretty much every colorway that's come out so far. They even have the lows here, and all of these styles are priced pretty much at 50% off retail price or lower. I remember in the past this website would even have some made in US New Balances, but that hype train has gone and you're not going to find those anymore. But they do have a lot of nice deals on general release New Balances. So check it out, link in the description. So that's where I got these, but now let's actually get into the review. In this review, I'll be talking about the materials, how they're built, the sizing, how they feel on feet, all that stuff. But as always, let's start this review starting with the packaging. And with these being a collaboration, you do get some special packaging. So up top we have a blue Flying Ambi logo, Aime Dore. Underneath it, on the side, New Balance. On this side we have our label. We also have our sticker for our Gore-Tex lining. Official name of these is ALD, New Balance Rainier. Far as sizing goes, I got a size 8 here. My true size is an 8.5, but with a lot of other boots, including the Rainier boot here, I went a half size down, and these fit perfectly. So my recommendation for which size you should get is whatever your true size is, go a half size down, and you should be good to go. One last note on sizing before we get into the shoes. Because these do have a Gore-Tex lining, I found that compared to the regular Rainier boot, they do fit a little bit tighter, if you know what I mean. It always feels like with that extra layer of Gore-Tex on the inside of the shoe is taking up a little bit of space, just like a couple millimeters, but you do feel it on feet, but it's not to the point where it's uncomfortable. Just something to look out for when you get yours in hand. Now I got these out the box, let's take a closer look, starting with the upper. The first thing I'll call out is just the overall quality of how these are put together. All the stitches are clean, I'm not seeing any loose threads on these anywhere, and the materials are also top notch. You could see for these overlays in this official color is sheepskin suede material. You can really see how buttery smooth that stuff is. Really nice. Definitely something that you're going to want to put some waterproofing spray on before you wear them, which, you know, honestly is kind of unnecessary because you do have the Gore-Tex lining on the inside. The spray is more for protecting this material itself, especially considering how light it is, but that's just me. On our underlay, we have some more great materials. We have this mauve wine colored Cordura fabric. Cordura fabric, of course, is going to be abrasion resistant. I don't know why I'm explaining this when we actually have all the literature inside of the shoe. So starting with our Vibram outsole, obviously going to be very sticky, very nice. Our Cordura fabric, abrasion resistant, all that stuff. And then our waterproof Gore-Tex lining, so your feet will be dry, guaranteed to keep you dry. Just a lot of awesome stuff coming with these. I mean, while we're on the topic, we do also have 2 sets of extra laces, a pair of rope laces in both sheepskin and mauve wine, some speckles in there, and then just flat, similar style laces to what comes stock on these in sheepskin. Getting back into it, Flying Ambi logo on our quarter panel here, debossed, looking very nice. I really do like how that looks. Little tag for our Gore-Tex lining there. This does have a D-ring, so very hiking boot-esque lacing system here. This is all metal. Looking on the medial side, more of that same nice suede material. Another Flying Ambi logo. Looking at our heel, no branding or anything, very clean. We do have our accent piece of nubuck going around our heel collar, which is also one of my favorite parts of the Rainier boot. I really like this added accent here. Our heel collar is all in this smooth leather here. Looking on the inside of the shoe, we can see we have more smooth leather on the inside of our heel collar as well in this contrast color. And you do also see our Gore-Tex lining on the inside. That is this fabric material here. Nice bit of padding around your heel collar. These are going to be very comfortable on feet. Everything about the shoe is just very plush. If I take out this sock liner, we can see it is in the same mauve wine color. Aime Dore patch on our heel here, just stitched on. The sock liner itself is just a piece of foam. Not particularly nice. Something you can definitely swap out, especially if you're doing some heavy duty hiking in these. You can kind of see from the shape of the sock liner, the inside of the shoe is pretty narrow, especially in the midfoot, and that is translated into the outsole as well. One of the, I think, defining features of how these feel on feet is that they do feel a little bit unstable at times, and that is despite the Vibram outsole, which is kind of a shame. I wish the platform itself was a little bit wider, but especially in this section here with those really tall lugs, it does feel a little bit wobbly at times, but not to the point where it's sketchy. I think that's a good cue to move on to the midsole and outsole. So our midsole cushioning is an EVA wedge, and that's where these become not just a boot, but a sneaker boot. Significantly lighter than if this was rubber or any other compound. So these do feel like a hybrid of the two, and that is one of the best parts of the Rainier boot. They are lightweight. You do, of course, also get your Vibram outsole. So we have our toe cap here in this black rubber, and then again our very aggressive lugging going on with our outsole. Yellow Vibram logo in the middle. Very nice indeed. Although, like I said, unstable. This stuff is incredibly sticky, so you do feel pretty planted on the ground. But I do wish it was a little bit whiter. And there you have it. That is my review on these, the Aime Dore collaboration on the Rainier boot. Out of all three colorways, I did say that this was my favorite, but I think all three look really nice. The Rainier boot is such a functional pair of shoes in my opinion, especially because of that Gore-Tex lining. Perfect for the trail or if you're just walking around the city. They're being slept on right now, which means it is the perfect chance to get these for a deal. You can easily get these for a sizable discount off of that $200 retail price, and you're just getting so much shoe for your money. Whether it's the Cordura underlay or this really nice suede overlay, the Gore-Tex lining, the Vibram outsole, there's just a lot of things to really like about these. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Thank you for the support. The channel continues to grow. I appreciate all of your support, and I'll catch you on the next video.